Alright, guys. Well, it was a heck of a day today. I brought some guys over and we worked on the condo, start getting stuff out of here, trash and furniture and all kinds of stuff. But I found a couple of things. Um, it's not extraordinary to you folks. Prescription glasses. $250 prescription glasses. I lost them 14 months ago. Yeah, they were squeezed between the couch and a table so I got those back. The other thing is, in my storage auction days, there's a box full of stuff. Treasure's where you find it, right? Okay, so a couple of rings. This one's real black. It might actually be sterling. Come on, focus, damn you. I don't know how to make it focus. Come on, focus. My hand's all the way in your face, dude. Or maybe that's a problem. Anyway, so a couple of rings. This is from Great Britain, 1912. Here's my best finds right here. 1908 Indian. Some silver. Yeah, old silver, 1890 something. And there must be 4 or 5 buffalo nickels in here. Yeah, pretty slick, huh? Damn you, I wish you'd focus. But, alright, whatever. Anyway, so there's a ton of that in here. And what's really funny about a lot of it, it's 1935 and 1936. Must have been meaningful to somebody. Of course, when you can't pay your bills, which I know all about, and you lose all your family heirlooms. Now here's a doozy. Okay. So it's a buffalo nickel with some big brass piece of crap glued on the back. I mean, it's glued, or maybe that's solder. Don't know. Yeah, it actually looks like solder. Wow, that's a bummer. I don't know what year it is, but if it's a buffalo, it isn't brand new. So there's a bunch of wheat pennies. Oh shoot, it doesn't even spin anymore. Cigarette lighter, kind of nice one, but it's locked up, so there you go. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh. No, this can't be sterling. Well, let's take a look. Hey, where's my eye loop? Let's take a look. I see something written here. Does that say Italy? Does that make it good? Okay, it says Italy on this guy right here. And that thing right there. Well, who cares? You guys don't care, right? But, oh shit. Oh shit! The clasp right here says 925 on it. Look at this thing. It's chunky as hell. Let me give you some scale. Here's a penny. This thing's really beefy, and it's sterling silver. Dude. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy about that. Now, there's a smaller one here. It's almost like there was a men's and a woman's. There we go. So, let's take a look at that. Ah, that beefy one's all sterling. That's cool. I gotta go cash this stuff in. What the heck does that say? It's India without the I. There you go, right? You get what you pay for. Let's see. Is there a... The other end's broken off. It has that same weight to it, though, but I don't know if that means anything. It's kind of darkened like it might be tarnished silver. I don't know, though. Oh, there's a third one. Must be for the wrist, right? Take a look here. That one, this one for sure looks silver, but I need to find a 925 on it. What? They put them on the clasp, apparently? I don't know shit about jewelry. Get some light here. So, excuse me a second. Sure as shit. 925. Wow! So, that little wristy guy is sterling. This big honkin', obviously masculine. Well, don't want to make assumptions, but that's sterling. And there's several, 90% silver coins in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't remember ever looking at this stuff before. That's pretty slick. Now let's look at the ring and see what that thing's made out of. Don't know what it is, but okay, there's some stuff stamped into it. I don't know. This ring's busted too. See, it's got a, and the other length of this thing's all stressed. It's like, oh, you know what they probably tried to do? Stretch it out to fit. They broke it. Okay, hang on here. It says some in there, but it's a bunch of letters, and all right, whatever. Who knows? It could be some secret mantra because. My vision's perfect. I just need some light, and I'm gonna stick to that excuse. Don't know. All right, don't know about that one. Anyway, that's slick, man. There's a ton of sterling silver. Plus, there's an old bill here. Let's see. It's 5 francs. Somebody must have gone on a little trip to France. What? Chine? What? Oh, maybe that means 5 or... Yeah, okay. So anyway. Pretty slick, huh? Anyway, there's a ton of sterling in here and some nice coinage. That's pretty cool. Nice Indian head. Oh, man. 1906. Oh, that thing's in great shape. Wow. That's nice. Some Wheaties. Bunch of Wheaties. Okay, I don't want it all spilling out. Let's see. Let me get the rest here. As I drop it through the slot. There we go. So anyway, this was on my dining room table with an old and antique brass cigarette lighter and some other shit over there. This all came out of one locker a long time ago. Like, well, it's 2015, but let's just call it 14. So 11 to 14. Been there for 3 years. I got a fur coat, a beautiful fur coat from the 60s that goes to about here on a girl, and a hat. It's pretty nice if you want it cheap. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff from lockers back in those days, and I never went through all this other stuff because it's worth money. Now today, when one of the guys that used to work for me, Joseph, came by, he's just turned 18. I pay him $8 an hour, and I had these bills that came in the same locker. They were sequential 5s and sequential $2 bills. Well, I keep looking at them and going, yeah, what am I going to do? And I said, here, I'm just going to pay you with it. They were uncirculated, sequential, and I went, okay, this is crap. I tried selling those for weeks on Craigslist several years ago, and I got nothing. So the only thing that went out Silver Eagle, and I sold it for $35 when silver was right up there. So that was pretty cool. So So anyway, that there was like 2 or 3 fives and several $2 bills. So I owed him $44 today, so I paid him and added that to it. And that was kind of cool. So I got rid of some money off the table. Anyway, so I'll have to stash that. Now, the other thing I did, I tossed it already, but did I mention this in another video? I had a little plastic project box from Radio Shack. It was in the bottom of my toolbox, and there's a pile of, this is all silver. Oh, God, there you go. Drop your dime, dude. You know, is that a barber head? Yeah, so this is all old 90% silver. That Morgan dollar in there is 1921. It's all beautiful silver. It's in good shape, too. Pre-1982 pennies. They're 100% copper. And ironically, most of these nickels are dated 1964. There's a few 65s, no, 63s, but they're almost all 64s. Okay, so that makes them worth more. I don't know why somebody would do that, but yes, they're 90% silver, which is pretty cool. So, where did that come from? Oh, that was that stupid project box in the bottom of my toolbox. I put that thing in there. I was helping some guy at the flying field, and he's all, oh, dude, thanks. And he just, I'm like, okay, I'm into coins. That's cool. I'm a coin collector. So, boom, off I went and put it away, and I never touched it again. Unfortunately, that box ended up, at some point in the 20 years it was down there with some water in it, so some of the other coins got all stained and stuff. But, the silver's deluxe looking, so, I didn't get it with my metal detector, but it's treasure that I found. I didn't know I had. So, I don't know. I put this whole bag and the 1818 25-cent piece, I put them all on Craigslist, and of course the 1818 went pretty fast. I got $75 for that 25-cent piece. I mean, I love collecting coins, but I need cash now, so I'll just take the cash, So anyway, oops. There we go. Lighting's a little better that way. Anyway, so, I mean, this is a pretty box and everything. That's pretty slick. Made in USA, number 43, 437, it says on the bottom. Is this cedar? Oh my God. Yeah, it's cedar. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty old box. Well, there you go. You can't believe the shit I've gotten out of people's lockers in the past. Whole heirlooms, I mean, it's miserable. And one of them, in fact, I think it was this one that I just showed you. You'd never do this, but I did it once. You call them up and see if you can work a deal so they can get their crap back, at least the valuable stuff. And that's how you learn how they lost it in the first place. Flake-O-Rama. That's why the world says, we don't care, just pay your bills and shut up. They flaked and flaked, and they flaked on me, and I was like, okay, gotta go. So that's why you lose stuff. It's not that they didn't say, oh, they couldn't even make a phone call on time and that we'd agreed on. I mean, it was everything. They're just flaky human beings. It's how they work. So they lose all their shit and all their family shit. So anyway, back to today. I couldn't get a hold of David this morning, so I grabbed Joseph, and him and I went over to my buddy's, what the hell are we going to call it, land up in the hills, and he said I could put all my shop equipment in his shop. Yay. That means I don't have to sell it. Well, that means I have a place to store it. Part B of that was I don't have to sell it now because he loaned me some serious money. Very serious money. And on the way back from his house yesterday, or last night, somebody left a message that I'd talked to a couple weeks ago, and he says, I'm ready to buy your electric truck. Oh my. So the loan that I got from him, plus the electric truck money, oh yeah. So what that does, that money is now, I call up the real estate agent and say, let's roll. And we're trying to empty this place out, and put in new floors, she said. The journeyman painter that used to work for me, I'm going to get him tomorrow and say, you paint this place for me? So it's worked out. I don't have enough to save the place. I don't have enough money to pay the bank off. I don't owe the whole mortgage. I just owe what I've not paid. But they gave me the contract to be able to not pay it for a year, which was pretty cool, but I've been sick like a dumb shit, so there's not much I can do. So I gotta go. You know, it's just the same old thing. I'm being a flake. But anyway, so the good news was I got the check today from him. Plus I sold him some other hardware I had, and he already had some, but he said, yeah, you know, I might use in the future. So I got rid of a couple boxes of really good stuff. And the only sad thing that bothered me today is all these inverters. See that yellow inverter right there? It's a really nice 3 kilowatt pure sine. And it had some problems with it. And I thought they were simple big relays that got blown up. No, it was more than that. So I can get it to mostly turn on, but it makes 120 volts, and then the capacitors just keep discharging, and the 120 volts isn't powered anymore. So anyway, it's just, I don't know who cares and who knows about inverters and how they work, but the middle section isn't doing its job, and finding out which freaking component it is takes a while. And I just got burned out on it. It takes a lot of mental power. You got to sit there and focus for a long time. I don't have that very well these days. So, and normally I do. So anyway, I'd love to get that fixed. And I've got another one that's, I think it's 3 kilowatts too. See, that one's like the whole one board is 3,000 watts. The other one is 2 parallel boards, 1,500 each, and that one's 3,000. One of those boards works fine. The other one does not, and it won't let the other one turn on. So, oh shit. I'd love to get those done, to even have them for spares for my RV to sell. They sell for about $1,000, $800 easy. I could use that money. Duh. That's the one of the themes tonight. So anyway, one thing I wanted to show you guys that I used to do, and see, this truck, when I sell it, I no longer have that brand of electric vehicle around to work on these boards to test them. I have a test fixture that does a lot, but there's nothing like putting a board in a vehicle and then driving it to test everything. You can feel in the truck, is it running smooth as glass? So let's see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. How's that for a chunk of electronics? This is, oh, it's missing the microprocessor right here, but yeah, I got a bunch of those. Anyway, this is a main control board for electric vehicle. Look at that sucker, man. That's some seriously complicated shit. I know it inside and out. Took me years of my life, because you can't go buy schematics for this stuff. These guys have been out of business for a hell of a long time. They went out of business in 90-something. So anyway, a couple of guys want to buy these, and I've got a lot of them. A lot of them can be fixed. I just need to make sure I get like a couple running before I let go of my truck. And that's what I got to get done. I hate to not, these are very valuable boards. So anyway, oh, and the brand is US Electricar. Anyway, that's my skill level, and that's why I have a lab and a microscope and scopes and DVMs and just tons of test equipment so I can fix stuff like this. Let's see, what else? That's about it. So I guess soon, maybe tomorrow, the realtor's agreement. Got to go, I got to sign it. She put it on there for 6 months. I'm like, lady, if you can't get rid of this place and get it sold in like 6 weeks, so I'm going to redline that 6-month thing and go, no, we'll do 6 weeks. Because if it goes down in flames, I'm not going to get stuck with you. I saw this happen when I bought this place. The guy that was trying to buy it couldn't get financing because he didn't make enough money, and he wouldn't let go, and my realtor went and worked on him, and they let go of it, and I finally bought it. It's a great place. Got a 2-car garage, which for a condo is insanely rare. In fact, the board of directors is jealous as hell. but they're dumb shit, so let's not go there. Anyway, and I got in trouble today. Bitch! Okay, so we're taking my stuff out of my truck, and we're putting it in the trash barrels correctly as we should, and in the recycling. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. You can't do that, la la la. And I'm like, you little twerp bitch. And I'm like, God, some people, they're beyond annoying. So, anyway, that's how it goes. And so we had a great day up in the hills, getting stuff done. It's pretty amazing. We worked our butts off, and I'm pretty stoked. So tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow is we're gonna head down to the recycling center, just half a mile away. Dump off whatever recycling. I had a couple of motors from my buddy, and some miscellaneous metal stuff. And I might get 15 or 20 bucks, which would maybe not even that much. Just to say 15 bucks, and that's some cash for fuel for my big truck. So that's all right. That's gets rid of the stuff. We got rid of the couch, threw the couch in the truck itself, and I got to figure out how to dispose of that. We used to just chop it up with a chainsaw and put it in the dumpster, but so anyway, we'll see how things go here. Anyway, looks like I'm way long on time today, so let's kill this. It was just an exciting day. I don't know how to put it. It was a ton of work. It was very exciting. So let's call it done. Thanks. Good night.